I'm Christina Lennox, and as we were just talking, I am out of Keller Williams in Westport, Connecticut, and I'm also the Tri-State Luxury Ambassador and work a lot with Casey, who's so fabulous. You guys down in New Jersey are so lucky to have her. And thank you so much for inviting me to do LinkedIn for Real Estate today. One of the reasons why I really love doing this is because LinkedIn is so underutilized by real estate agents, and always I hear, I just don't even know where to start. So hopefully today we will be talking about all of this. Please feel free to ask questions. I'd be happy to send you guys the deck afterwards, and we'll just get started. Today we're going to focus on how to get started, connecting, engaging, lead generating, and best practices. So LinkedIn is ideal. It's ideal for social network for business professionals to connect, network, and engage. It is hugely underutilized by agents, and it's such an easy way to build professional relationships and get exposure for your business. The demographics are ideal. LinkedIn online user numbers are small compared to Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, but the 29% of American adults who use LinkedIn have demos that are ideal for real estate agents. In fact, far better than any other social media platform. And LinkedIn generates 277% more leads than Facebook and Twitter. And that's just huge for everybody who's doing all those Facebook ads. And this source was from HubSpot. The majority of LinkedIn users are 30 years and older. Nearly half earn more than $75,000 per year. More than half are college graduates. And 90% of the users make the household decisions. So these demos neatly align with NAR's profile of the average home buyer and seller. LinkedIn has many tools and features similar to all the other social media sites, but you also can import your email database from Gmail or MailChimp, as well as your CRM right into LinkedIn. Similar to Facebook and Instagram, you can send and receive messages. You will find relevant news content from your connections, which is regularly updated, just like Facebook is. And you can search for companies and connect with individuals by industry or geolocation. And you can receive alerts and notifications to your phone. And you can easily share your LinkedIn content to all the other social media sites. Plus, you can see your impressions, clicks, unique visitors, and demographics. Now, the first step is your profile, and this is super important. As with any social media platform, a complete, compelling profile is a must. If your profile is outdated or not even there, it gives the perception that you are out of business. Your profile summary is where visitors can get to know you a little better and the ideal place to show off your expertise. Here are some tips. Please make sure you have a professional headshot to use as your picture. You don't want any party pictures or something that's not professional. And us as real estate agents, everybody should have a professional headshot. Another thing that many agents don't have and many people don't have, I actually looked at Gary Keller's page and he doesn't have one. It's so important to have a banner cover photo to reflect your business. As you can see mine over here, right behind my headshot. And they are so easy to make on Canva. If you guys haven't used Canva, I highly suggest using them. You can get their free templates on canva.com. And then be sure to include a headline. This is a 120 character bio. This is very important as it's the first thing they read about you. As you can see next to mine where the arrow is, again, it's that first impression. And I have a free resource for you at the end to help you with this. Then you want to add your work history and any designations you have received. You want to update your skills and expertise. Think of this section as your keywords for your profile. Pick 7 to 10 keywords to describe your specialties. Then boost your credibility by adding 1, 2, or even more of your best testimonials. And remember, this is your online resume. Make sure it looks professional and is complete. Now, once you've completed your profile, you can start adding content and engaging. You can connect with your database, your past and current clients, college friends, past colleagues, people you've met at open houses, and people who live in your area. Here are some more tips on how to increase your connections. Like I said, you can upload your database into an Excel spreadsheet, which you can easily import. You can add your profile link to your email signature, and you also can share your LinkedIn QR code at networking events or with people you've just met. Remember, it's certainly easier to send a LinkedIn connection request than a Facebook friend request to somebody you just met. And here is how you easily get your QR code. You simply open it on your phone, you go to My Network, you click on the blue circle with the plus sign where you see here below, then click Scan QR Code. This will generate a code for you to download and share. Then you can easily share this to everybody and even put it on your business card. Once you have connections, it's time to post. Not sure what to post? Here are some easy ideas for you. It's always best to post original content. Think of best buyer, seller, or investor tips. Google topics and make it your own. Check out Realtor.com, NAR, HGTV, and other real estate sites to share their real estate news and information. And then when you're sharing an interesting post, ask questions and poll your audience. And remember, videos are huge, just like on any other social media platform, and any post can be turned into a video. I use KCM a lot, and instead of posting the KCM graphics, I just turn that into a video. I download the script and make a video of it. And remember, every post should include an image. After posting for a while, you can add your best post to your feature section. This is similar to the highlight section on Instagram. Tips to grow more followers. You can publish articles. This is where you can add new or old blog posts and articles that you have written. Here are some more ideas to posting articles to LinkedIn. Make sure it's original content, and you can now use ChatGPT to help you with ideas or wording. I don't know if any of you have used ChatGPT yet, but it is amazing. And you can even use it on Canva as well. So yesterday I typed in, write me the 5 best tips for selling a home. And literally within 10 seconds, I had a whole script. So it's amazing. If you haven't used that yet, be sure to try to use that. And then get creative. What tips can you share about the industry or the market that are of value? You can do certainly local market updates. You can embed YouTube videos into your articles. And if you're already creating content for YouTube, this is a great way to drive traffic to your YouTube channel. At the end of your article, be sure to include 2 to 3 sentences about who you are and your contact information. And once you publish an article, it allows you to share it as a post to LinkedIn and all the other top social media sites. Recommendations. This is a great benefit of LinkedIn. You can give recommendations and you can receive recommendations. You could ask past and present clients for recommendations. Write 1 or 2 recommendations a month for fellow agents, lenders, attorneys, stagers, etc. They will appreciate it and will likely return the favor and write one for you. And once you've received a recommendation, you can screenshot that and share it to your other social media networks. Another way to get exposure and connections is to join groups. And this is a huge little hack. A LinkedIn group is a private space to interact with LinkedIn members that share common skills, experiences, industry affiliation, and goals. So you'll see to the right here, this is a screenshot. I just typed in the search bar, New York City real estate investors. Here are all the groups that came up, and you can join as many groups as you'd like. And the huge benefit to joining a LinkedIn group is to not only strengthen connections, but on LinkedIn by default, you cannot send messages to people you don't know and aren't connected with. But if you share a group, this option becomes available and presents a major benefit. You can get in touch with people that you wouldn't be able to approach otherwise. And every time you post something in a group, your photo is featured and other members of the group can click through to your profile. Here are some lead generation ideas for LinkedIn. Expired listings. You can get the information from the MLS and look them up on LinkedIn and send them a private message introducing yourself. I have done this and it works. So many expired listings, they're getting bombarded with phone calls, with letters, with postcards, but nobody's reaching out to them on LinkedIn. Also, geographic farming. Introduce yourself to people in your area. You can easily search for contacts in your area using the search icon. Again, you'll see to the right of this screen, I just typed in Greenwich, Connecticut, and anybody from Greenwich, Connecticut who's on LinkedIn will pop up and you can connect with them. Past clients, reach out and reconnect and give them market updates, equity reports, and ask if they know anybody you can help with any real estate needs. And here's a big bonus tip for you: local press. Introduce yourself to local members of the press and TV stations as a real estate expert. I have been on News 12 now several times in the past year using this method. They're always looking for great information, and real estate is always a hot topic. You also can go live on LinkedIn, and I get asked this a lot these days, but just so you know, I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this, but again, there's a link here so you can learn more about it. Not everybody is eligible to become a LinkedIn live broadcaster. You must apply, and an important thing to note about going live on LinkedIn is that selling and promoting an offer during a stream is prohibited. But you could have an event, possibly a buyer's event or a seller's event, as long as you're not promoting yourself. Here are some best practices. Number one, comment. This might surprise you, but comments are where the growth happens. The reason why is because on LinkedIn, it shows your comments to your audience as if it was another post. But an even bigger reason to comment often is because people that are not connected to you will see your comments. And if they learn something new or interested, they may follow you. Don't just post great posts. Try for your comments to have at least 5 words and give your opinion or some value. Number 2, connect. Once you've commented on somebody's post, connect with them. And you might be asking, well, who else should I connect with? Check out the other comments on posts that are of interest to you. Look at their profile to see if they would be a good connection. And be sure to check out their activity section and make sure they are actively on LinkedIn. You don't want to waste your time or valuable connections with people that aren't engaged on some level. And try to connect with at least 5 people a day. The more you connect and comment, the more people will see you. Number 3, communicate. After you've connected with someone, send them a direct message. Ask them how their business is going. Ask them how they got started with what they're doing. Tell them what caught your eye about their profile or their content. This will go a long way in developing both prospects and referrals. And remember, no matter what you say, the conversation tends to drift towards what each of you do anyways. Do not ask for business in your first message. Pretend that you're at a party, get to know them, then talk about what they do and what you do when appropriate. It's that simple. So in conclusion, With a LinkedIn profile, real estate professionals can nurture old relationships and forge new ones across your area and even the world. You can create content to help you connect with industry leaders, experts, and business owners and in your region and neighborhood. And don't forget to connect with other agents as well. Then this page just shows you some of the apps and sites that I use, like canva.com. Here's a headline generator. Again, if you email, I will certainly send this to you. You can search Donna Serdula on YouTube. On TikTok, much more social. She posts great daily LinkedIn tips. And I want to thank you all for being here today. Please reach out to me. Here's my text and my email, and you can follow me all over social. And then I'm going to open this up and see if anybody has any questions.
Christine, great job. Really
Thank you.
I think it's completely underutilized as a social media platform.
It really is. It's amazing.
Christine, I was going to ask, do you use the mobile version, like when you're posting, when you're commenting, when you're engaging? Yeah, you do?
Absolutely. I use desktop and mobile. They're both very easy.
I never knew about the broadcaster either.
Yeah, it's amazing. And a lot more people are using it these days. And it's great. But again, it's not for, selling or promoting, but it's still great if you wanted to have some kind of event, an investors event. I did a credit event the other day, how to get your credit up. You just can't promote yourself.
Got it. And then the private groups, that's also something I had no idea. So I'm on LinkedIn, but I'm not part of any private groups. So
yeah, you should. I mean, it's a great way to get, and there's so many. There's the New York tri-state one, which is Connecticut, New York, and New Jersey, obviously. There's lots of Keller Williams referral groups. I'm trying to get them to do a Keller Williams luxury group. It's in the works, hopefully. But there's many great groups, and it's easy to join.
That's awesome. That's really awesome.
And also I do videos, get little videos on Instagram and Facebook. I put them on LinkedIn as well. I mean, again, you want them to be professional. I'm not doing TikTok videos on LinkedIn, but the videos work very well on LinkedIn too.
Okay.
Any other questions I can help you guys with? And also that press, literally I reached out. I didn't even, it wasn't a big, I didn't write a press release. I just said, the real estate market's a really hot topic these days. If you're ever looking for any kind of real estate information, please reach out to me. And they reached out to me the following week. And I've now been on News 12 3 times because of it.
That's incredible. I think there's some comments in the chat, some questions.
All right. Do you want to read those to me?
So Kevin asks, you mentioned KCM. Is that something you subscribe to, or does Keller Williams offer that?
No, so I don't subscribe to it, but I see so many people posting, it's individual. You can customize it to you. You can get your own, I think it's $19.99 a month, but you also can just go to kcm.com, see all their posts. I literally just, I just print out their posts, and then I do a video. I make it my own, but I source them. And, the other day, again, why now is a great time to sell your home. They're pretty basic, but again, just posting a generic KCM picture instead of doing it on your own video, you're going to get so many more people interacting with you when you're doing it as a video, or even your own graphic through KCM and not using through Canva and not using the generic KCM graphic.
Awesome. And then also Stan asks, everything that you spoke about, does that apply with a free LinkedIn account, or do you recommend getting an upgraded paid account?
All this is free. I used to have the upgraded one and I never used it. You don't need to use it. There's so much information here that you really don't need to pay the $100 a month for the next tier. but that's a great question.
Christine.
Yes.
Hey, first, thanks for doing this. I've been on a lot of people's LinkedIn presentations, and people who are professional LinkedIn teachers, theirs aren't as good as this. This was very nicely done.
Thank you. I really appreciate it.
Thank you. And I don't think you put this in there, but I thought I would share, there's a LinkedIn enhancement that you might, and everybody might like to know about. It's called Celebrations. Have you seen it?
No. So tell us about it. I love learning.
Okay. LinkedIn.com/celebrations. What that does is that takes you, on the left side, you'll see a link to job changes, birthdays, and work anniversaries. So I know they kind of pop up in your notifications. Sometimes you kind of see it, but here it gives you every one for that date. And I use it to every morning. I send out congratulations on your job change, a special happy birthday, and a detailed congratulations on your work anniversary. It's just a nice way to interact if you're using it.
It's a great way. And thank you. I'm going to add that to my presentation. And I do it too. And I just automatically check. But that's a great way to reach out to people. Absolutely. Send them a DM, connect with them, even send them a birthday card. That's a great reminder. Thank you, Lyle.
That's amazing. Thanks for sharing.
Any other questions for you guys?
We have one.
Great.
Outside of anything you already shared here, what are maybe 2 or 3 things that an agent who really wants to start utilizing their LinkedIn profile should do within the first, let's say, month of their rollout?
So I think I heard you. You're kind of far away, but what should an agent do the first month in their rollout? Is that what you said? Okay, for sure. Do your profile. So get that headshot, get a banner cover, and just put in your experience, put in a review. And like I said, a couple keywords. It will walk you through the process. Put in your bio, put in the market area that you cover. Also put in that 140 character, mine says something like, real estate agent, tennis enthusiast, and marketer or something along those lines. Just a quick little bio, and then start posting, start commenting and start posting. And again, connect with the people that all your past clients, start putting them in the search bar, or uploading them, through the LinkedIn way to upload them, and just start connecting. I would spend, 5 or 10 minutes a day, try to connect with at least 5 people per day, and it will start growing from there.
I love that best practice of 5 to 10 minutes per day. I think 5 to 10 minutes, yeah.
Absolutely. And Keller Williams, they are getting better. Jason Abrams is posting a lot these days. And Keller Williams always seems to at least post once a day. So make sure you follow them, and then you can share their post or comment on them and see who else is commenting on them.
I think that they just shared something great, like a Gary Keller quote about, our 10 years of being global. They just posted something really great.
And it's our 40-year anniversary. So, they've been posting a lot about that. They're also obviously posting a lot about family reunion. Also, we were just voted the happiest company to work for. So you can take those posts and repost them and just say, congratulations. I'm so happy to be part of the Keller Williams family.
Yeah. I love it. Christine, you mentioned about that you're able to import your contacts from your phone to your LinkedIn. Is that when you first initially set up your profile?
So yes, once you set up your profile, it has to be in a CSV, which is basically an Excel sheet. And again, I can certainly send you a link. But literally, if you just Google, how do I download my CSV to LinkedIn, or just ask LinkedIn, it will tell you. It's very easy. It literally takes even if you have like 1,000 contacts, it'll be imported in less than 5 minutes.
Awesome. Thank you. That's awesome.
Well, here is, I'm gonna just keep this up for one more second. In case you guys want to email me, please do, because I would love to have your email information and keep you on my VIP list of referrals. And please feel free to reach out if you have any questions. You can text me, email me, and follow me on social media, and I'd be happy to follow all you guys too.
Love it. Thank you.
You're so welcome. Thank you guys. Thank you everybody for being here, and hope to see you on LinkedIn.
Yes.
All right. Bye, everybody. Thank you
Bye.
so much.
Great. So good.
Thank you, Casey.
Bye.
See you guys later. Have a good day.
Talk to you soon.
All right. Bye-bye.